everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. Today is going to be a sit-down chatty video, so grab yourself a cup of something to drink, and all the information about this video is going to be listed in the description box below and also as the pinned comment at the top of the YouTube comment section. So if there is one particular item you're really interested in hearing about in this video, you can go ahead and click the little timestamp and skip past everything else. I am going to be talking about William at the very end. He is sitting right now in my lap. I am 11 days postpartum, so not even 2 weeks postpartum, you guys. And it has just been so magical, so much happier, just a better experience than my first birth experience. So again, I'll talk about that at the very, very end of the video, but if you hear hiccuping, it's because he's down here. And the first thing we're gonna dive right into is the new product launch. I'm honestly kind of nervous about putting this out there. It has been months and months and months and months of formulating so I can finally release these in May 2019. The first product we're gonna talk about are shampoo bars. And yes, there was a huge just push for shampoo bars in the bath and beauty community in the last couple of months, specifically starting, I noticed, in the July-August time of 2018. It seemed like that summer, it just made a debut in the crafting world and tons of people started creating them. Lots of people who create like presses and stuff were catering to the crafters with different molds and 3D printed molds, and a lot of different ingredient suppliers were starting to carry the chemicals and the ingredients to create them. Like, it was just a huge boom, and I am coming in way late on the tail end of that because that is just how long it took me to formulate something that I would be proud and very confident to release to you guys, the public, for use. I take testing so seriously. I would never personally release a product that I had only tested a few times or had only formulated over a couple of weeks. That's just not my style. It's not the way I do it. I want to make sure that I have had lots and lots and lots and lots of different people give me feedback, that I've tweaked everything the way that I want it to be. Again, this is not, you know, saying anything about anyone else. This is just my own personal belief that products should be tested completely and fully, that you should have, especially for something like shampoo where maybe your problem wouldn't show up until later down the road, like after someone had been using your product for a couple of weeks, like noticing residue buildup on their scalp or something. You just don't have enough time in like a 2-week span to get all that good testing phase completely fleshed out. So I've been working on my formulas for about 10 months. I was actually working on them whenever this poll got released on the channel, and I asked you guys if you wanted to see bubble bars or shampoo bars. The majority of people said shampoo bars. I was already working on stuff at that point in time. So yeah, it's been about 10 months of formulating. I have spent so much time, and my poor family and friends have been like, oh my gosh, the shampoo bars. And I'm like, could you try this? Could you try this? Use this for 2 weeks. Use this for 2 to 3 weeks. Use this for like 6 weeks. And everyone just trying and giving me feedback and me tweaking. And so I am so proud that I can finally release 4 shampoo bars. This first one is one of my favorites. This is Rose Colored Splashes. It has agar, rose hip seed oil, argan oil, and marshmallow root extract. This is the other one that I personally like to use all the time. It is Citrus Sunshine. It has lemon essential oil, lemon peel powder, and rosemary absolute. It also smells really, really good. This next one is called Sea Forest. It has Irish moss extract and sea buckthorn extract. This is definitely the most heavily fragranced one, so if you really like a strong scent, this is a really good one. And we also have agave nectar. This is Caleb's favorite. It has agave extract, bamboo extract, and agar. More information about each one of the properties and the special ingredients in each one of the shampoo bars will be listed on the website. I'm just not gonna take up y'all's valuable time explaining each and everything and why I formulated that. Like I said, it'll all be on the website. They are going to be released with the May soap release for the Mother's Day collection and brunch collection. And the second product we are releasing, this one has been even longer coming. Like, we're talking a year and a half probably, on and off working on creating our soy wax candle. This is what they look like now. I have 6 different fragrances. Again, I'm not gonna waste y'all's time by like telling you about each and everything. It will all be listed on the website again on May 6th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But This is my favorite fragrance. This is the Tea House. So it's a blend of black tea, blackcurrant, jasmine, and honey. And it is just so zen. It is so relaxing. It's my favorite. This is what the candle looks like up close. You can see we have some gold foil on there. We have the name of the candle. We have this beautiful custom artwork in the back to represent tea and the tea house. And you can also see that on the label, Royalty Soaps is not listed. Carson and White is. Carson and White is going to be the homeware collections for Royalty Soaps. I have big dreams and big plans for doing a home line underneath the Royalty Soaps name. So that's what Carson and White is for. I'm really, really proud of these. It's 100% soy wax, cotton wicks in amber glass jars so you can recycle them or upcycle them. I like to tell people that my mom likes to use these to hold all the flowers that my siblings bring in from their flower field in the backyard. The burn time is 50 to 60 hours. It is a 7.2 ounce candle. And like I said, there are going to be 6 different fragrances available, and I'm so excited. So with both the shampoo bars and the candles, those are gonna be staples. So they're gonna be available every single month in the Royalty Soap shop. They're not going anywhere. So now that we've talked about the 2 new products, I would also like to talk about real quick another new thing that we are doing. We have launched the Royal VIP newsletter. Here's the top 3 things VIPs are gonna have access to in the twice monthly newsletter. I am not one of those people, by the way, who wants to spam you with like 3 or 4 emails every week. We are not doing that. You are getting like 2 per month so that we're not bugging you in your email. But the top 3 things that you're gonna get if you sign up for the email list is, number 1, you're gonna find out ahead of everybody else what next month's theme is. You know, I typically like to pick a theme for cold process, so you're gonna know that before everybody else. Number 2, you're gonna get access to freebie codes. We have some things sitting around Royalty Soaps that are not ever gonna make it to the shelf, but like maybe I was just inspired to whip up some bath bombs one day or lip scrub or something like that. Well, then those products end up sitting in our shop and no one ends up getting them, or end up giving them away to family and friends, and that's what you guys are going to end up getting. They're going to be labeled just like all of our other products, and you're going to get codes in those newsletters to get those products in with your order. So you can use the little code, add it to your order, and you get some stuff that is pretty darn exclusive and may never even make it to Royalty Soaps like ever. It's just like a one-time deal. Number 3, the newsletter is going to come out right before the release. There were a lot of people that were saying like that they weren't getting the email notification when they were supposed to when the shop was opening up, or they have a hard time remembering when the shop is going to open up. That's another perk of the newsletter, is that you'll never miss another release because we'll send it out 2 to 3 hours before the release to remind you guys, so you can put it on your calendar or make yourself a little note on your phone or something like that. It's just kind of a fun thing to do for exclusive perks. So I'm gonna leave you guys a link down below. There is a freebie code in this month's newsletter that will be coming out on Monday, the release day, before the release time. So if you're interested in purchasing, go ahead and sign up for the newsletter so that you can get access to that freebie code. So what have we covered? We've covered, let's see, the 2 new products, we have covered the new newsletter, and now it is time to talk about my new kid. He is sleeping right now. But here's little William in the cutest onesie ever. This onesie is from Minnie and Meat. Lily has one too. It says homegrown with love, and hers has strawberries on it and his has carrots, and it's the cutest thing. Here's a little up close of squishy baby faces. Aren't baby cheeks the best? So I'll go ahead and briefly share with you guys a little bit about William Andrew Carson. I know a lot of you guys have already met him on my Instagram, but for those who haven't, he was born on Tuesday, April 23rd at 2:34 p.m., which is really funny because Lily was born on a Wednesday at 2:10. So both my babies born right around 2 p.m. With Lily, I had a complicated birth. I was in labor for 24 hours at a birthing center before they had to transfer me to the hospital because my blood pressure had risen up into stroke area level, whatever. I went to the doctor, and essentially what they told me was that I can either have an epidural and Pitocin, or I could have a C-section, and those are my 2 options. So I chose epidural. That was a magical moment. I thanked the woman who put it in profusely. And then I was in labor some more, and I finally popped her out after 32 hours of labor. My recovery was very, very, very slow. 3-day stay in the hospital was not ideal. I had latch problems with her nursing. Lily never really nursed well. And in general, I think my first birth just kind of left me rather jaded, really, against the whole birth experience. It just wasn't great. And the weeks that followed were really hard on my body physically. Like I said, recovery was really, really difficult mentally. I wasn't doing great. With William, everything was different. It was such a healing experience, honestly, because it took all those kind of negative thoughts I had about the first birth and replaced them with such positive ones. So I started labor at 4:30 a.m. and I had him at like 2. So that was like 10 hours, which to me, lightning fast. It did not feel that long at all. We took Lily to my parents' house, and my mom came with Caleb, behind Caleb and I, in her own car to the birth center. We have a new birth center that was closer to us this time, and my midwife was actually out of town. So I had a replacement midwife that had been called in who was so wonderful. I can't even, like, she was so great. I felt like she had been taking care of me for my entire pregnancy. Let me also just tell you guys, I am a wimp when it comes to pain. Like, when I get my blood drawn, which you have to do when you're pregnant, I almost faint every single time. Like, I can't do needles. I'm just a weenie when it comes to pain. I really am. But I can tell you guys, labor, if you are focusing on the right things and your headspace is in a really good place, it is so much more manageable, especially if you're doing breathing right. So all of you people who are pregnant, because I know I have a lot of pregnant mamas that watch me, if you keep your breathing very big, you're getting in those good, big, deep breaths, and if you are focusing on positive things during those contractions, that makes all the difference in the world. So it was very, very tolerable up until the very last point, which was the transition time where the baby was actually leaving my body. I am gonna be 100% honest with y'all. That is the most painful thing I have ever done in my life. It is very surreal when you don't have any sort of drugs. I think your body just kind of like gets an adrenaline rush because it feels weird. It feels like it's a slightly out of body experience almost. At least this is the way it was for me. I remember looking at my mom's face and being like, what's going on? Why is time moving so slowly? Why does this hurt so bad? But as soon as he was out, and I mean 2 seconds after he was out, all that horrible pain and pressure just stopped. Like, it was just gone. And they put him up on me and I was like, it's it? I'm done? I did it? I think I was so shocked. Honestly, I was a little bit loopy. I was just like, I did it. I did it. Y'all, hey, I pulled this off. But once it was all said and done, Caleb and I stayed at the birth center for about 3 hours after I delivered, and then we were able to go home. And I can tell you, my recovery has been 500 million times better coming home from a natural childbirth. Like, I feel so good. All of my recovery has just been great. So I have no complaints. He has been a wonderful baby. He has latched very well. He is already gaining weight. My milk supply is perfect. Everything has been great this time. And I want to just thank all of y'all for all of the sweet comments and the prayers and the good vibes and everything that everyone was telling me online. Like, this is gonna be great. You're gonna do great. All of that totally had an effect. I am doing marvelously. I'm honestly trying not to be emotional right now because I just feel so grateful for all of your support and all of just the kindness that was sent my way. It totally made it a positive impact on me, and I think on my capabilities when it came to birth and postpartum healing. So I'm doing amazing. And there you go. There's our chatty little mini update. I'm sorry to those of y'all who are expecting a soap video today. We will have one on the Monday release date. That will be the final soap video for the Mother's Day brunch collection. I also wanted to do a quick thank you to all of you guys who told me that you were refreshing the page to watch the ads on our video. For whatever reason, the same way that a lot of creators have had a lot of trouble with YouTube recently, I'm sure y'all have noticed, like, the people who have family channels, no one's allowed to comment on their channels right now. Anytime there's like a kid in a video, that you don't get to comment on those videos. I think YouTube's just been really glitchy lately. We've had a lot of trouble with them. Our ad revenue has plummeted even though we're not getting demonetized. And a lot of you guys have reported in telling me that you're just not getting ads on my videos anymore, which is really disheartening to me as a creator because I do my very best to keep content super friendly, very uplifting, squeaky clean. I never get anything demonetized, and yet it feels like I'm definitely getting punished by YouTube for doing nothing. So I just want to say thank y'all who are continuing to try to watch ads on my videos. That really means a lot to me. I also just wanted to say a big thanks for being so kind and so welcoming to Kenny on our channel. As I'm sure you guys have noticed, he is going to be sticking around from now on. He should be doing at least 2 videos a month for you guys, so I'm really glad you've enjoyed him. This is just a natural progression, I think, for Royalty Soaps because Kenny is such a creative person. He is very, very, very similar to me, as you've probably noticed. And now that I have 2 babies and I am a full-time stay-at-home mom and also a working mom, I just needed a little bit of help with the channel. So he's going to be doing some of the video editing as well. So we are now officially kind of a YouTube team working together on soap making videos and trying to bring you guys some high quality, educational, and entertaining entertainment. I hope you guys liked this sort of rambly video and I hope you found it interesting. Once again, all these new products are going to be available with the May release. I really hope you guys like them. I'm so proud of them. I will be creating a making shampoo bar video in the future, highlighting to you the process, how I went about formulating my recipe, all that kind of good stuff. Also, the bars I showed you are unwrapped, but they will be wrapped when they ship, not in plastic, okay? Not in plastic. They're gonna be wrapped in a clear, 100% compostable, biodegradable packaging that is actually made out of plants. So that's super cool. And the label that has all of the ingredients and how to use it and stuff that's gonna be on there is gonna be made out of 100% recycled materials. If you're interested in perks and goodies and becoming a Royal VIP, don't forget to sign up for the email list, the non-spammy email list down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little birth story and the introduction of William Andrew. By the way, William is Kenny's middle name. It is also my father's middle name, and it is my great-grandfather's first name, and then Andrew is Caleb's middle name. So we have 4 amazing, compassionate, strong, incredible men that we named William after. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today, whether that's going out and experimenting and trying something new, maybe a new craft, a new hobby, a new book, or chilling out and relaxing and maybe taking a nap because somebody had you up like 4 times last night. People with kids, I'm talking to you. Also people with pets, I feel you guys too. Or maybe noisy neighbors. There's a lot of reasons actually someone would be up like 4 times in a night. All the same, do something fun for yourself today and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more soap making videos and goodies. And you can follow me and Kenny and Royalty Soaps all on Instagram. We have our own individual things. Kenny has a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I typically do things that are family based and pretty photos and things like that. And then Royalty Soaps typically shares things about new products and up close shots of soaps and stuff along the lines of that. Okay, I think I've rambled on about enough. You guys, I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. Thanks for joining me today. Okay, I won't take up any more of your valuable time. Bye for now.
William says bye-bye too.
Meow.